position.
And right now for the Pacers, this was not the kind of season they had in mind. There are teams that would be satisfied with their position in the standings, but not one coming off the kind of terrific season they enjoyed last year.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run of the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Jackson, and it's Zubac in at the center. And for Washington, they've got Anthony Davis. Johnson is out there with Young. Then it's Sarr, and it's MP in at the 3 spot. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Davis on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here's Zubac. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Neesmith can't get it to go. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Young.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Siakam, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Back to Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Pacers. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Morris, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points sprung up from outside here in the first. And that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
A 3 from Morris. Cans it from downtown. Morris has got 5.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 36 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. So when you look at all of that, it was obviously just a great night for him, playing with a ton of heart. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And here is Siakam, following the three-pointer by MP. Out to the right wing. Neesmith. Here's Zubac. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. George is checked in for Sarr. Riley comes in for Davis. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Young. Pass to MP. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Huff. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Good. MP's got 15.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And here's McConnell. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Walker. To the middle. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. The three from MP. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Toppin passes to Huff with 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for the Washington Wizards. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Washington.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Davis is out there with George. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Riley in at the 3 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards. Wizards leading by 3. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because...
MP's checked in for Riley. And Trae Young subbed in for Carlton Carrington. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Morris, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Nembhard's shot is good.
Nembhard from distance. My goodness, let him go.
Wizards trail by 4. And here's MP for 3. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Siakam inside. Davis is there. Here's Toppin. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin could be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
And here's MP for 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Nembhard finds Walker. Young against Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
First one falls for him. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Riley is checked in for the Wizards. The Pacers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Jarris Walker. And it's Jackson in for Andrew Nembhard. MP with the long triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now Jackson. Still yet to score. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by George. The Wizards with the lead. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And he knocks down the first one. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. And he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Zubac with the screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
A 3 from Morris. Back in coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game. Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. And here's Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Jackson passes to Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Young finds MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field.
Nesmith has got it all tied up now for the Pacers. MP fires for... Got it to fall! He went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Wizard. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your final thoughts around the entertainment.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe block some field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that yet, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, This one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Indiana, the forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Jackson, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Neesmith with the bounce pass. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Young dishes to Morris for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Jackson against Johnson. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Can't nail the jumper.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Halliburton kicks to Zubac. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Zubac. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Neesmith has got 8 points.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Back to Halliburton. Zubac, a screen on Young. Pass to Neesmith. No good from outside. Wizards leading by 8. Morris, no good.
Right, sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Jackson finds Halliburton. Rebound by the Wizards. Left side, Davis. Morris. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Right wing. Here's Neesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 3rd assist on the night. Morris looking over the floor. Johnson, the pass to Morris. 1:32 left to play in the 3rd. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Alexander Sarr. Riley comes in for Davis. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Young. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Otter's checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. shot by Nemhard and nobody around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. MP outside. On the wing, Koulibaly. And here's Morris for three. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 27. Launches from deep. Not going to go that time. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there. Not just try to outscore them. We got to have them feel us. We got to make it hard on them.
Well, that's a staple of Coach Carlisle's game plan, isn't it? Wanting his guys to play with purpose on the defensive end.
And really, it's what makes him such a great coach. When the defense isn't up to par, he's going to hold his guys accountable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Keyshawn George is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Riley. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Koulibaly. Some changes. MP comes in for Koulibaly. And Trae Young subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Halliburton, good look inside.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Toppin, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Young outside. Now MP. Yet another bucket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Halliburton rebounded by Young. Washington leading now by 9. The shot is off. Halliburton against Young. Left side, Halliburton.
When Darius Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for the Wizards. Johnson comes in for Riley. Then for the Pacers, Zubac is checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Jarris Walker. And it's Jackson in for Andrew Nemhard.
Halliburton at the line for 1.
That's good from Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Finishes inside on the nice dip.
In a big spot, an absolutely monster bucket by Aaron Neesmith.
Up top, Neesmith covering, now MB, and again, that's 62 points, 62!
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Halliburton, and the rejection by MP. Big time jam, he was ready to receive and deliver.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Halliburton against Young. Halliburton is double. Jackson outside. misses the three. Johnson with it. Zubats defending. Morris.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Team foul. At the line for the Wizards, MP. Who's that?
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
Yeah, if you allow Zubats positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Zubats has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far.
Wow, he got whacked. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. And
drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for MP. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
That's forever attempting to the court and makes the goal.
Halliburton takes the three. Morris pulls it down.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Davis tapped the 8-footer.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Lays it in off the window. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP rebounded by Zubats. Here's Indiana.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Morris. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
You had a great time. Drive home safely.
You broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Wow, this feels good. Listen, Coach always says he makes us practice hard so that we got plenty in the tank when it counts. If they told us, hey, play another 48 right now, I promise you, I'd give them another 60-piece like it was warm-up.
You make it look easy. Well done tonight, MP.
Yeah, it was light work. Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
I got my game from Kingpins, never had no crown on. I put it on all.
What's up, bro?
That'd be great.
Pickleball this weekend?
It's not like you're getting.
As our next giveaway day, the first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a pair of Wizard shorts. Make plans to arrive early. PC Family, our Wizards Dancers poster giveaway is coming up. All you have to do is come to the game and you're guaranteed to go home with your very own Wizards Dancers poster. The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? The land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Anthony Davis.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton is out there with Shepard, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And for Washington, Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Davis, then it's MP, and it's Sarr in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Legs, for these two teams tonight, it's deja vu.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. They just saw each other in the last game, and you know what they say about familiarity. It often breeds contempt. Could get a little chippy out there tonight.
No secrets in this one tonight.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
There's Nesmith with a 3. Rebound Washington. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Shot's good by Sarr.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
For 3, Siakam gets the bucket.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Washington. Back to Halliburton. Zubac with a screen on Young. And here's Siakam for 3. Now Young with a steal. Now the Wizards in transition. Pass to MP. There's the 3. That one's good. And it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Shepard. Halliburton for 3. Davis with a rebound. Wizards leading by 7. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. Stolen by Siakam. Neesmith on the wing. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. That makes it 2 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A new lineup here for Indiana. We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Here's Morris. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
McConnell passes to Toppin. The kick out to Walker. Nembhard outside from deep. And here's Toppin from the arc. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington leading by 6. MP, the pass to George. Back to Morris. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. MP's got 13 now.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
From outside the arc. Nice shot by Walker.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
And the basket by MP.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Walker against Morris. Now here's Walker. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. Now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Siakam. From the top of the key, and Halliburton, the bucket, on the assist from Siakam.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He picked up 66 points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Halliburton nails the 3.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
2 minutes.
Morris on the wing. Walker covering. MP, the pass to Davis. And here's Coulibaly. Young from long range. And the Wizards with another 3.
Wow, great equalizer there from Young. He has the answer for that 3.
Here's Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Halliburton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Morris. And again, it's Washington.
Well, some guys can get a little caught up in that mid-range, but not MP.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Fresh off the win against the Pacers.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Siakam looking it over. Fires from deep. And that's collected by Trae Young.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Morris passes to Davis. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Young, the pass to Morris. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Morris from 11 feet away. And again, it's Washington.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
MP getting it done for the Washington Wizards. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Well, right now for Washington, they've shown they're one of the best teams in the league. Maybe not the best, but maybe like number 3 looks fair to me.
Yes, with the way they've executed, it would have been hard to keep them out of the 3rd spot.
Yes, it would have.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Washington Wizards. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Well, he is playing to his strengths right now, just spreading the basketball around to his teammates and making everybody better.
On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Shepard is out there with Halliburton, and it's Zubats in at center. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to the Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Brian?
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team. And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the free throw, no good. And legs over the next few years. The Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, BA, this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities. It's tough enough stopping Davis, even if you do foul him, but we just saw he can also power right through it.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. George, he's checked in for Washington. And at 6'10", with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
MP, the pass to George. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
The Wizards making a switch here. Carrington's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Nimhart, he's checked in for Shepard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on MP. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shooting for Indiana.
And he drops the first. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Good on both. And it's Washington with the ball. Morris on the wing. Neesmith covering. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 31.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Pass to Neesmith. Three-pointer, Halliburton knocks down the triple.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
MP right side. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Morris has got 8 here in this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Neesmith. Driving to the basket. And it's MP with a rebound. Washington's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Shot's good by Carrington.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Here's Neesmith. It's hauled in by Carrington.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Washington moving the ball around. Outside Neesmith. Tipped away. Pass to Toppin. Now Halliburton takes the 3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Pacers with a rebound. Neesmith passes to Toppin. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
A deep 3 from MP. And so it's Washington ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry.
MP comes in for Carrington, and it's Young in for Russell. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Nembhard. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on MP. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
George out there with Davis. Then it's MP, then it's Trae Young, and it's Riley in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's MP. Misses from short range.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Washington leading by 12. And they double up MP. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Toppin with a steal. Halliburton outside. The three ball is down.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
MP with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Now Morris. With the shot. Down goes the jumper.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Changes for Indiana. Ivica Zubac checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Walker. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is part of his development. MP will learn how to draw foul and have to go get those freebies at the line.
Well, Lex, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
He gets it to go.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Morris with the drive and a one-handed slam.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Halliburton fires, and the three misses. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Now Zubac deflects the pass. Stolen by Sarr. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Zubac pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Morris got a hand on it, And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Outside Davis. Young fires, and he nails it.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Look it! It goes! I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Cash! Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Morris with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 14-point game. Here's Young. Lays it in easily.
Well, you gotta like how Young stays aggressive at all times, even when he's in the paint dealing with physical defense.
Zubac with a screen on Young. Now Siakam.
Pascal Siakam.
MP counted. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you, everyone.
And that about wraps it.